So we're here at Eimer Engineering, checking up on the Mercedes build. Right now it's in the middle of fab work, so we're doing the cage work, cleaning up under the engine bay, just general cleanup of the car since the car has been sitting outside in the dirt for a decade essentially. So if you look at it, it basically has mud caked on into it to where bolts are hidden. So it's a little bit of a process to clean it up. Brushes, manual labor, screwdrivers, plastic thingies to knock dirt out. It's like an archeologist's expedition. So in the process, I think this is step 4.5-ish, out of 10. So we're halfway there. The motor mounts are done on the car. We have the motor, engine transmission's already with the car. Time, we're about 60 days out from our set due date. We kind of made a date that we're going to try to stick to, even though there's no SEMA. But still, with any project, if you don't put an end date to it, you'll never have a completion date. So we're on goal for our completion date at the moment. The next big hurdle is paint and body. Tons of small pieces on the car, trim rails. Trying to hunt for rubber pieces is like, Craigslist and going to the junkyard, finding out that some pieces don't exist anymore. So there's a lot of stuff that we're gonna have to fix and or repair to make it look right. So this is the trunk. We have a new wing for it, for the 190. This is an old one that's rubber. Locked it. So back half of the cage is in already. And what's kind of cool about the 190 chassis, or W201, it's got these little cutout holes in it that look like they're made for roll cage. So Chris Marion knocked them out, put the cage right to the frame rails there, and it was like meant to be. So primarily this car is going to be a track car for track use. So we wanted to have a roll cage that was safe, strong, reinforce the chassis. So this is kind of what we did with all of it. As you can see, it's 6 points, all welded in. We have door bars in that are a little bit lower than normal, so it's easier to get in and out of because we want to have people drive the car and or ride passenger, so it's something everyone can enjoy. This is going to be what's powering the car. This is an F22 out of an AP2 S2000. So we want to keep the same spirit of an inline-4 high revving power plant, and this is the exact same spirit. High revving, tons of power, reliable power. That was the main thing that we wanted to do, so that way the vehicle could be driving for 35 minute sprints just for fun. And this motor is tried and true. It's super reliable, parts are easy to get, so that's the main reason why we chose it.
Has anybody done this swap, do you know?
I don't think anybody has done it. One of the main reasons why is you have to cut a lot of the chassis apart. So I don't know how many people are gonna go that deep into committing to go that deep.
Why is that? Why do you have to cut so much?
It's just how tall this motor is. Compared to the stock 190 motor, it's about 6 inches shorter. So in the engine bay, you wind up having to cut out a crucial part of the frame rail that we're gonna have to rebuild back in later. Got it.
What engine swaps do most people do for like the 190 that you've seen?
2Js mostly.
Okay.
Like I've seen a lot of 2J swaps, but no one really has put an inline-4 back into it and kind of kept the spirit of the vehicle. That's it. We'll check back later. We'll have some more updates on the car, some more kind of cooler things we can discuss with it. And so that's it. So we'll see you then. Yeah.
On my channel.